Hello everyone, good afternoon. In this video I would like to make a presentation about my introduction and also my literature review matrix. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Ari Dwita Agustini with ID number 211-202-108-5 from 4C class. Okay, let's start from the introduction. Before we talk about the introduction, better do you know my topic first. My topic is about the effect of using Cake application on EFL student speaking skills. Okay, let's move to the my introduction. My introduction is contain 4 paragraphs. The first paragraph explains the 4 soft skills that must be learned when learning English, such as reading, listening, speaking, and reading. And the first paragraph is supported by several citations, such as Nunan, 2080, Slamet, 2009, Nurhardi, 2016, and the last is Burhan Nurgiantoro, 2001. And at the end of the first paragraph emphasizes that this article will clarify the discussion of speaking skills. In the second paragraph, problem begins to emerge, such as, however, many students entering higher education after more than 12 years of study are unable to communicate their ideas in their native tongue. Here's various student problems are explained clearly. Okay, in the third paragraph, discuss one application, namely Cake. This application is used as a medium that will be used as a media experiment. Alright, the last paragraph discusses the purpose of the systematic review, namely is to assess and compile data from a number of prior studies on the effect of utilizing Cake program on students' speaking skills. Alright, next is about literature review matrix. The following example is a brief description of my literature review matrix. Because of the time limitation, I will only read and title and the author. Okay, I will read the author and the title of the article only. If you want to read my literature review matrix, you can go to the Padlet. First is from Chaniago 2022. The effect of Cake usage as mobile assistant language learning on student English speaking skill in SMP Hang Tuah 1 Belawan. Next is from Charimasi 2022. The use of Cake application on student speaking skill in English for specific purpose. Next is from Fitriani et al. 2021. The implementation of Cake application in learning English speaking skill. Next is from Hamdiha and Puspitorin 2022. The title is Student Perception on the Use of Cake application to Improve Speaking Skills. Next is from Octavianita et al. 2022. The title is The Effectiveness of Using Cake application in Improving Student Speaking Skills. Next from Paramita et al. 2022. The use of Cake application to improve speaking ability. Next is from Pulungan AP and Sirgar M 2020. The title is Developing Cake Apps as Digital Media for Teaching Speaking in Junior High Schools. Next is from Siska 2022. The title is The Implementation of Cake Application in Teaching Pronunciation at SMA Negeri 1 Balongan. Next is from Suryani ISM Nurisani 2021. The title is The Implementation of Cake Application for Speaking English in Online Learning. And last is from Yanti 2020. The title is The Use of Cake Application in Teaching Speaking to Senior High School Students. Alright, next is method. In this study article from 2020 until 2022 that were appertained to the topic were analyzed in order to examine the utilization of cake for EFL students in speaking skills. The systematic review approach is used to evaluate the information in paper about the effect of using cake in the development of speaking ability for EFL students. Preferred reporting item for systematic review and meta-analysis, Prisma was utilized in this study to define the schema and illustrate selection and identification from the finding of the article review. Criteria are developed using the Prisma model, which consider the truth, data gathering technique, specific, important data, and outcomes. Last is data collection technique. The major database for this paper was Harding Publish or Peers POP tools, which was linked to Google Scholars. The implementation of Google Scholar involved adding the keyword topic interest, like using cake application on student speaking skill, and with the setting of publication years 2020 until 2023 are the keywords that were cited. Their actions were taken to implement Prisma guides during the data recruitment process, identification, screening, and data inclusion made up their processes. The process of inclusion and exclusion was started with 200 data from the database in order to prevent irrelevant data from joining the SLR. Okay, that's all about my presentation about my introduction and literature review matrix. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you for your attention and see you to the next video.